What about you, Jack? Did you grow up a Buckeye fan, or was it more when you were being recruited and then eventually committed to Ohio State?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a meandering path to Columbus, so everything Jeremy said is spot on. Where I grew up in Sylvania is actually part of the disputed land that was the Ohio-Michigan War, which is why this rivalry is what it is. And there's a lot of rich history to it. The University of Michigan was originally going to be where downtown Toledo is right now. So there's a lot that goes into it. I remember when Ohio State won the national championship in 2002 under Jim Tressel, it was like a holiday at Timberstone Junior High where I was going to school at the time. And there was always a day of the year where you could wear your favorite color. You were going to support your team, right? And it was always split Ohio State and Michigan, which I thought was so cool. But growing up, I was actually a Michigan fan. And there are pictures of me on Halloween's when I was 5 years old wearing the winged helmet. And the way that I ended up playing for the Buckeyes was when I was being recruited, Michigan recruited me first, and they invited me up on some recruiting visits, and Appalachian State was one of those visits. So we were at that game, and losing a football game, that's why you play them, right? Because interesting things happen between the white lines. But that was kind of the end of the Lloyd Carr era. You could tell after the game, the manner in which their staff handled it, they were they weren't interested in meeting with any recruits. They were more, focused on the issues within their program. And I thought they kind of took their eye off the ball, and that was the end of Lloyd Carr. Yeah, the recruiting game really kind of passed him by, and obviously the game on the field passed him by as well. Obviously a great coach, but around that same time, Jim Tressel came in and was really one of my first big-time scholarship offers at St. John's Jesuit. And being an Ohio kid and the turmoil that Michigan was going through at the time, I didn't see a better option than to go play for a guy who I thought at the time was going to have stability and was going to be there and had a consistent winning program in Columbus. So that's how I ended up there. It wasn't through and through, I'm going to go to Ohio State, this is what I want to do. The path certainly curved a little bit, but it worked out for the best for me, I believe.
Wow. What about that, Becky?
I
Jack
know.
grew up with a winged helmet
I'm
in
really
the house.
not liking the story right now.
But it had a good conclusion, right?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
that was 30 plus years ago. So yeah, it's long gone.
Are you still a Buckeye fan?
Yeah, absolutely.